What's up, y'all? It's Sunday, April 7th today. Whew. Getting out here, hot out here in Hawaii. Again, it's starting to get a little bit warm. You know, things starting to change a little bit. So, but yep, back with you at another video. So, this is not going to be a part of the series. This is going to be just a little chit chat right now about what? As a DJ, we face many challenges. Drunk chicks up in the booth trying to tell you to do this and do that. You know, drunk dudes trying to give you $20 to play the song. They want you to play country when you blowing up the floor with some dope hip hop and dance, and they want you to, oh, my girl is here and we just wanted to come through to see how it was at this club, and she really wanting to hear that song that we heard when we first met. And right now, I really like for you to play that song. And you're looking at them like, and then you look at the floor, and then you look at him, then you look at the floor, and then what do you say to stuff like that? I don't know. It's just, and then you got the females. They're like, oh my God, it's like, you know, I asked you to play my song 2 hours ago and you didn't play it, and like, why are you not playing my song? And then it's just so many things going on as DJ. So, welcome back to the channel, Blaze Street Productions, right here. Your boy DJ CeeJaay getting it on for you. Another video in the series of why do I love to be a DJ? Because I just damn do. And been DJing, learned how to DJ in 1982. When I was stationed up here in Hawaii, I met a couple of guys in the Air Force. One of them taught me how to DJ. The other one just taught me how to drink real hard. But anyway, that's why I got started in 1982. And been doing it ever since. Been loving it. I do a lot of musical things here on my channel. Talk about music, talk about that. And just try to keep it moving, you know, just try to share things with you, you know. Photography, do that on my Instagram, cjaaybeats. You know, you're right here. So here's a little question for you. Should DJs not play music from people who might be bad people? So you know this thing been going on with R. Kelly, right? Yeah. It's been going on for a while, you know. I'm gonna sip a little tea to that. I'm not here to talk about what R. Kelly supposedly did or how he supposedly acted. But I'm gonna throw another name in the mix, and then we're gonna get down and talk about it. And it's the initials MJ, Michael Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up on Jackson 5 music. Now, I'm from the 60s and the 70s. And when we used to come home from school, we see the Jackson 5 on TV. That's what we wanted to do. The cartoon, remember? I remember seeing the Jackson 5 on Ed Sullivan Show and on Soul Train, the Jacksons and the Jackson 5 on Soul Train. I love Michael Jackson, love his music, because I grew up with it. Now, how is it that this thing comes out now, this controversy comes out, right? This controversy comes out, and then this Leaving Neverland, which I didn't see. I don't want to see it. You know, be honest with you. You know, I'm not trying to downplay of what things have happened to people. You know, because real fucked up shit be happening to people. You know, and I know that, and I'm not here to downplay that, because that's just foul. You know, that's not why I'm here. But when the artist has been passed for almost 10 years, in June it'll be 10 years, MJ been gone. So now you gonna come out with a daggone documentary talking about how he might have allegedly did these things to these two kids, and I really feel bad about that shit, right? You know, because Michael Jackson went through some stuff when he was living. You know, he went through a trial of accusers that was coming at him, right? and they said all these things about him, blah 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 blah, and he was acquitted. As a person who loves the music and the genius of Michael Jackson, his personal life was his personal life. I ain't here for that. I'm just saying, I know the brother was kind of went through some things in his life, and he may have been troubled, whatever. However, if I'm an owner of a radio station, or if I'm a owner of a certain facility that's going to say we're not going to play his music no more, come on now, how you going to do that? How you going to say you're not going to play the music of one of the greatest artists in history? Period. Michael Jackson is in my top 3, of the greatest. Stevie Wonder still is the only one that's living. Stevie Wonder and Quincy Jones, to me, those are the top 3 in my life. Quincy Jones, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson are the 3 greatest creators and artists ever, in music for me. And that's how I feel about it. So, if as a DJ, to get hired, and clients are going to say, well, I would prefer. I've had clients tell me, don't play dirty versions, which is cool, because I'm coming from a military background. I have a mixed feeling about DJing for clients, military and non-military, about playing dirty versions. And I always leave it to the client, especially if I'm doing gigs on the military base. If I'm playing to a crowd, a mixed crowd or whatever. When I say mixed crowd, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean racial. I mean other things involved in is in crowds who are probably coming from different genres of music also, because when you're playing in a military club, 10 times out of 10, there is no specific genre that they're trying to cater to on bass. They just want everybody to come. So to say a mixed crowd is like, if it's karaoke night and then they're gonna lead off into something else, then it's probably gonna be open format. But that's for another discussion. So to say don't play Michael Jackson, it makes no sense to me, And as a DJ, should I agree with that? Should I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that, because here you are talking about one of the greatest musical people of all time. I'm gonna have to tell a client, well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that, because Michael Jackson, whatever these young kids are saying that he did, has nothing to do about who he really was and who he was as a musician. Because when he gave his music, he gave his music. And another thing to me about it is like, why is it that we want to go back and delve into the history of a man who 10 years ago left this earth? What points are we trying to make? What are you trying to say? So you can watch this video and say to yourself however you feel about it. But what I'm saying is, as a DJ, when you're asking DJs not to play certain music like they have in New Zealand and Australia, they've taken the music off some of the radio stations. I live here in Hawaii, and I can tell you for a fact that Michael Jackson still playing on the radio over here. R. Kelly, not really sure. Now, my thing about R. Kelly is a little bit different, because here's how I feel about that. His stepping songs, his Stepping in the Name of Love, and some of his songs, like the one he did with Keith Murray, Home Alone, those are good party records, So I would probably play those at the party, Nothing wrong, bump and grind, stuff like that. Maybe I won't play those songs and stuff like that. Maybe I won't play those songs, but the party songs I'll play, because they just good party songs. They don't really have anything to do with him as a person. Well, for me, from a DJ perspective, I'm going to continue to play the records, because I feel like if you're trying to do the party, if you're trying to get down at the party, if you're trying to keep the party going, those are songs that'll do it, because they don't have any way of speaking one way or the other about how a man feels about a woman. They just party songs. So that's how I view that situation. Not giving him a pass, because some of these young ladies are very convincing in what they say, and the truth of the matter is like, we always been known R. Kelly to be a damn freak anyway. So You know, if he was taking advantage of some situations, dang, I ain't speaking on that. You know, and shame on him if he was, you know, having sex with girls who were young or whatever. I mean, you know, not supposed to be of age or whatever. I think that that's the question that they're really asking. You know, that's not for me to say, but as a DJ, you know, the question I have for you is, as a DJ, is like, do you think that we should cancel Michael Jackson, R. Kelly? Do you think we should cancel them? Do you think that we should file them on, you know, in the delete file and just take them out of our playlist? Because, you know, some clients may feel like they don't want to hear that kind of music, and I think it's something we need to talk about and think about, because, you know, these artists right now are getting hit pretty hard, and so is MJ for sure. You know, so clients come to me and they say, hey, you know, they don't want to hear certain stuff. Fine, well and good. Oh, and we don't want you to play no Michael Jackson song. Oh, well, I'm gonna have something to say about that. Is it gonna be a deal breaker for me? Could be, only because I ain't making a lot of damn money anyway as a DJ, you know, just to keep it real with you. Cause folks over here, they nitpick you at, man. They try to pick your ass for every dollar, every little bit of money they get. They trying to get you, you know, they trying to get you for $50, $25. It's crazy what people try to do to DJs, man. They think they're just way worth our money, not having no idea, you know, or the value that we bring to the party. But that's another discussion. But I'll have to tell them that, well, I can't play for you right now, and I can recommend another DJ for you if you want to, because, you know, Michael Jackson is a part of really what I like, what I am as a person, growing up as an African American man. You know, looking at him and seeing what he did, he accomplished in his life, you know, during the same time frame of mine. Yeah, I love this music as a kid. You know, when he was young, I loved what his family's done. So for me to say, you know, to take him off the playlist, it's just not a part of what I'm trying to do right now, because I ain't making a whole lot of, I mean, you only trying to pay me $400 for 8 hours, 7 hours of work. You want me to be here 2 hours early, you know, I can set up, no problem. You want me to sit around as you know, you give away gifts for 3 hours, and then for 1 hour I'm just gonna play. This could be a true story, maybe it's not. Could be. I'm just saying. This is how people are. They want to bring you in and then not pay you, you know, and then just want you to be happy about it when they tell you what to do. No, I ain't feeling that. But anyway, you know, I don't feel like, you know, we should be counseling their music, because, you know, Michael Jackson probably did a lot of things like what he did for Ryan White, you know, and stuff like that, and probably what he still tried to do. You know, I think that he did some good things in his life, and I think that you know, him as a person, as a man, you know, he even had kids himself, you know, whatever. I think he probably made some mistakes that could be, you know, questionable, but I'm not going to question it, because, you know, looking at it now, him passing in 2009, it's 2019 now, I'm thinking he been gone, you know, so why are we talking about that now? So that's how I feel about it. So leave your comments in the comment section. Go ahead and like and subscribe, you know, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification too, and you'll be around when I do some new videos too. But for right now, the question is, hey DJs, you know, should we cancel MJ and R. Kelly? Should we just cancel this shit, you know? And for me right now, I've talked, you know, for R. Kelly, I may not play some of that stuff that he was talking about, but for all the party songs at the party, yeah, I'm probably going to play some of the songs, because they just great party songs. It has no judgment on the person, what they're saying. They're just saying, let's go party. And for MJ, yeah, I'm playing MJ. I'm not canceling MJ at all. So, you know, don't even come at me like that. So, peace here in Hawaii. You know, we love you. Aloha. You guys be blessed. Be loving and kind to each other. Till next time. Yeah.